Good. My name is Marcel, and we are not alone here, of course, but we're joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for energy, entertainment, and motivation. So please come to sit again, and I'm here for the instructions. As you see, come to sit, questions, and the support. And we are going to start with the yoga lesson right here, right now. So if you like to join in, feel free to. Feel free to join in today. Yeah. Good. And we are starting off with the mantra, with chanting. And this is, first of all, it has first of all a vibrational quality to it. So each mantra has a vibrational quality to it. So that does mean we get to experience our body like with these vibrations, and you will feel also like when you're starting that you get to know your voice better, right? Good. And next to that, mantra has sometimes also meaning, not all the time, but most of the time. And this mantra we are using here is called the Nilakanta mantra, and with this mantra we want to connect with our consciousness. We want to be conscious of our consciousness. And we also want to connect with the love within. And in a second step with the love around us. And that's what the mantra is there for. So if you'd like to join in, feel free to. Sing along. Whisper along. If singing is too much for you right now, you can just whisper it. If it's completely overwhelming, you can just listen to it. All of that is allowed, honoring where you are today. Yeah, Jamie. I realized what it was. I had that problem sometimes already. Thank you for telling me, Jamie. Probably will going to cut the meditation part off on the YouTube, and then just have the yoga part up there. Thank you for telling me. I'm doing good. How are you doing? And right here, right now, how are you guys doing? Right here, right now, let's start with the mantra. And the mantra goes like this. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. And we're going to call and repeat. So I'll start and I repeat, and you can join in the repetition. Good. Om Hirim. Now repeat. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Higher. Om Hirim. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Higher. Om Hirim. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. All together, sing together with me. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. 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 Om Hrim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Hrim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Hrim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. All together last time. Om Hrim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. 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 Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head to your heart. Release the arms by your sides. Open your eyes. Bring your arms up by your sides, breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. Get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers. Breathing out, release. Arms down again by your sides. How does your body feel today? Bring your arms up again. Get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers. Smiling. Feeling strong. Release the arms down by your sides again. And bring your arms up. Hey, Big CJ Worth. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. And we are going to give you a big hug right away in a moment. So release your arms down by your sides. Bring your hands to your thighs. And move your hands forward and backward. How was your stream, Big CJ Worth? How did it go? What did you do? And dear friends, everybody that came in. Hi, Mike Fit. Good to see you. Good to see you. Move your hands forward and backward on your thighs. And check in with what kind of feeling is there on your thighs today. Hey Keith, welcome in. Also good to see you. How's your day going? How's Mia doing? And move your hands forward and backward and connect with what kind of feeling is there on your thighs. And what kind of feeling is there on your palms? Is there a feeling of warmth? Is there a feeling of coldness? Yeah, great to see you, Mike. It's hard for me to check you out again and again, but I will try to check you out a little bit more because you know of the time, right? Yes, great. How's Shawn? Shawn is doing as well. Very, very good. So let me introduce you guys, myself again. My name is Marcel, and I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. And I'm here for the instructions, the support, for the questions, if you have any questions. And yeah, big shout out to Big CJ Worth. And if you're in here right now, let me know how your stream went. Other than that, we're going to give Big CJ Worth a big hug. So many beautiful streamers in here. Yeah, thank you for shouting out them, Jamie. Thank you for the help. I appreciate that so much. And slowly release this movement here. Release, shake your wrists out, shake your shoulders, your elbows, and let's stand up. Let's stand up slowly. As I always say in yoga, we're doing here yoga, right? For everybody that is new in here, Mike as well, right? Transitioning slowly is half of yoga. So you want to transition between the poses slow and, for example, stand up slow, right? Standing up slowly. Listening to your body. How does your body feel? And from here, we're doing one of my favorite things. For Big CJ Worth today, we're going to give a big hug to the whole world. So if you like to join in just for that, feel free to do that. Bring your hands in front of your heart and warm your hands up. Warm your hands up. So we have somebody here from Canada, some from America, from London. It's amazing. I love how this Twitch community is interconnected with each other. So warming up your hands, and then as soon as they are warm, bring them in front of your eyes together. Just a little bit in front so that you can feel the warmth emitting from your hands. Feel the warmth emitting from your hands. From there, slowly release your hands down, your palms down onto your face. Warming up your eyes. Have the fingertips connected to your skin. And as rain would fall down, draw your fingers down onto your face. Draw them down on your body and bring your hands up again by your side so you can open your eyes again. Canada in the house. Yeah, I saw there was so much snow at your place, right? I love snow. So bring your hands by your sides, bring the palms a little bit over your shoulders and breathe in deep. Get long from your feet to the top of the head. Feel the length from the feet to the top of the head. Feel your spine getting longer. And breathing out, releasing that length again and taking up more space in your whole body. And breathing in again into your belly, into your chest. Push your shoulders out to your fingers. So get long from your shoulders to their fingers. And breathing out, taking up more space again. How does that feel? And then breathing in again. Oh yeah, I forgot. Thank you for telling me, Tom. Breathing in again. Get long, long, long. And extend the fingers away from each other with this breath here. Extend the fingers away from each other. And release. Smile. Breathing in again. Last time. Think about hugging the whole world right here, right now. From your feet to the top of the head. Push out from your shoulders to their fingers. Extend the fingers away from each other. Smile. Great, and release. Give the whole world a big, big hug here. Give yourself a big hug. Amazing. Smile. And there's one insight I like to share with you every time we're doing this. It's coming up in just a moment. Release your arms. Don't worry. And give yourself another hug. Bring the other hand on top. Whatever hand you had on top, bring the other arm on top. Smiling again because there's the insight. Because one hug isn't enough. One hug isn't enough. Release. Release the arms down. Great. How did you like this? Start to shake your legs out, start to shake your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders. So me and Meditation Minute, we'll have, Meditation Minute is also a streamer who streams meditation, most of all. Also talks a lot, right, with his viewers. And we're going to have a podcast together in about a week of time, a little bit longer on the weekend. And it's going to be amazing, most definitely. So here's also the home. This stream is also the home of the Health Skill podcast. I know Mike Fit is also doing podcasts, and I'm honored to have him here today. Amazing streamer. Definitely go check him out. And also go check out Big CJ Worth. Appreciate his rate so much. From there, bring your shoulders forward, upward, backward and down. And we're doing here yoga every day. So if you like to join in from time to time, you're very welcome. But we're also doing meditation in the beginning. So we're doing 30 minutes of meditation in the beginning and then an hour of yoga. And also go check out Kitten's Kilos Kung Fu. He's an awesome streamer. I like his iron palm training. Lots. Palm conditioning is it called, I guess. I should probably do that too, because I fell from my bike and I hurt myself a lot. Especially in the right wrist, and it's still rejuvenating, right? And regenerating, let's say regenerating. Bring your arms forward, fingers are pointing forward, fingers are vertical. Then bring your thumb up and bring your thumb in. Thumb up and thumb in. Whew. Thumb up and in. Thumb up and in. How does that feel? Check in with your right arm, check in with your left arm. We want to be mindful here. We want to create this body awareness. We want to feel how our body is moving. Even if we are doing just this little movement here. Then, so you start to feel interconnected, and then circling your thumb forward. And I'm trolling here there's not really a forward direction. So just whatever forward means to you. Great. Today is special. I struggle with speaking. Normally I'm more fluent than that. So let's just honor that. Let's just accept that. And whatever goes on in your day, whatever is special for you in your day right now, honor that and accept that. And maybe learn from it. And then circle into the other direction with your thumb. Make fists and move your wrists up and down. We're warming up the wrists here a little. So yeah, I had a bike accident and I hurt my wrists a lot, and I think like iron palm training would have helped there a lot if I did a lot of iron palm training. But then of course, like maybe for a year or so, like iron palm training, and then probably it would really have like helped my wrists out a great deal. And you guys, thank you. Thanks for that, Marcel. Yeah, you're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Release, shake your wrists out. Shake your wrists out. Shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. And I welcome you to my little stream here, right? Shake your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders. From there, interlace the fingers and circle your wrists in one direction. How does that feel? How do your wrists feel right here, right now? And let's take some more time here today. So release, shake your wrists out. Then fix the right arm in place. Bring the left arm up. Interlace the fingers and just move with your left arm. Just moving with your left arm and see where you can move your wrist to. See what else moves as you're moving the wrist. Bring a lot of awareness into this and just fix the right arm in place, right? And then release, shake your wrists out. Hey Lando Lakes, welcome in. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing great. How is your day going? And everybody else as well, how are your days going? How were your days? If it's already evening, for me it's morning. We have wonderful streamers here from Canada. So Mike Fit is here from Canada. We have Kittens Kilos here from America. We have Pumpkin Panda here from England, from London. And fix your left hand in place and move your right wrist, move your right hand here. How does that feel? I love it. I love it when people come together. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. And now comes the trick. We really bring the hands together, interlace the fingers. And we want to connect with moving with the same kind of effort from the right and left wrist. So we're not moving just the left or the right hand, but really focus on moving them with the same kind of effort and see how it changes this movement. Bringing so much awareness into that. And see if you move your shoulders as well a little. Maybe not, maybe you do. Just observe. Observing. And release, shake your wrists out, your shoulders, your elbows. Oh, how does your body feel today? And you know, let's put on some little music here, just a little bit. And from here, let's bring our feet a little bit to the side and lean forward to the right. And swing yourself around. Feel how your body feels today. If you need to stretch in one direction, stretch yourself in one direction and then let yourself fall into the other. Circling, half circling. Woo! You can have a slight back bend here, so leaning to the back, engaging your belly a little. And then come forward and down. Have your knees engaged. Feel how your body is feeling today. I'm very grateful for you guys to join in. And release. Stand up tall. Bring your feet together. Also one of my favorite, we're doing so many of my favorite poses. I just love to do these sequences, so that's why we're doing it kind of like almost every stream. And we're jumping just out of the knees right here, right now. So bring the feet below your hips. Super, super great exercise. It looks like underwhelming, but this is where it comes down to. We just jump out of the knees. There's so much to find here. And connect with the muscles. Connect with the muscles that you are using right now. So maybe some muscles for balance and some muscles from the thighs, or the shin bones, from the lower legs. You know? Good. And then from there, release all the other muscles. Release all the other muscles. Your shoulders, your neck. Great. How does that feel? And from there, if there's some pain in your body, honor that pain and you can just come out of it. Otherwise, if you like to intensify, you can jump out of the heels. Jumping out of the heels and reconnecting with the heels to the floor. So kind of like stomping the floor with your heels. Great. Release your shoulders, your neck. Whew. And if you like to intensify more, you can jump out of the toes. And let your shoulders jump, let your neck jump, your arms, release all of the muscles. And slowly, slowly coming back to jumping out of the knees. And stand up tall, stand up tall. Good. We're coming into the wet towel exercise. For that exercise, release your arms by your sides, no muscles activated. And from there, we engage the knees, engage the thighs. A lot. We want to engage the knees and your thighs a lot. Super, super hard. And we want to have the hips somewhat in place and move with our belly button. So we move with our belly button to the left and to the right. This is the most juiciest, most juicy exercise that I know. So swing your arms to the right and to the left, not using any kind of muscles. And we want to kind of find a rhythm to do this, right? From here, we engage from the belly button, we move with the belly button to the left and then to the right. Keep your knees and your thighs engaged. A lot. So we don't want to do this. We're not moving the knees forward and backward to swing our arms, but we are keeping them in place. Keep your knees and your thighs engaged. And what's happening here? What's happening here is that we are finding a lot of juice throughout the spine, the shoulders, the wrists are getting a massage. This is kind of like the ultimate thing to do if you're sitting a lot in front of the computer. Keep your knees and your thighs engaged. Gives a lot of space in your shoulders, in your wrists, your lower back. Moving out of the belly button. Think about moving out of the belly button. Keep your knees and your thighs engaged as much as you can. Finding an intensity, a speed that feels good to you. Smashing your wrists against your body. Other than that, you can look straight forward or you can look to the right and to the left. This is a variation. You can choose which one you like to try out. And from there, release. Whew. Close your eyes. And coming back into the middle. So if you're releasing it, maybe you still feel the impulses throughout your body. And if you can, this is where the center of your body lies. From there, lean forward, come to your toes, feel how all the weight is rather into front right now, lean to the right. See, kids doing this exercise a lot. Really? Okay. Yeah, it's amazing, you know? Leaning to the back and leaning to the left. I mean, kids are jumping around as well a lot. Adults aren't jumping around that much anymore. So most adults, right? So we need to do that again a little bit. Probably it's good of going to a children ground and look around what the kids are doing. Children ground, kid playground. I wanted to say playground. To the left and forward. And change the direction in your time. Go in your time. Having both feet still connected onto the floor, you can also challenge yourself and try to release your arms completely. Make sure you're not balancing with your arms. It's quite hard. One more time. Next time you're in the front, come back to a great stance. Stand up tall. And we're going to do Tadasana today. Tadasana is mountain pose. Shake your arms, shake your wrists out. And it's quite hard. There's a lot to it. And I like to share that today with you guys, if you're in for that. And afterwards, we're going to flow a little bit, going to take it a little bit with less instructions, so on. But right now, we're going detailed. Okay, detailed. Have your feet below your hips again. Your second toe is going forward. So we kind of like imagine skiing down a hill. If you're a skier, if you know skiing, you want to go straight down the hill. Otherwise, if you don't know that, think about shin bones in line with the second toes. Good. This is kind of like having the feet parallel, right? Good. From there, push your feet out. Your feet are pushing out. Keeping that. Drawing the shin bones together, shin bones coming together. Keep your knees engaged, draw your knees in and up, keeping all that. Now, one of the hardest part comes, at least in my opinion, and there's so much knowledge in that, so much knowledge in this movement that's coming up right here, right now. So turning your thighs inward and back. Keep your knees drawing up. So turning your thighs inward and back, what this means is drawing, kind of, if your hands are here, you're pushing the thumbs inward and back. Great. Draw the belly in and up. Draw the chest in and up. So the beginning of your chest, draw it a little bit in. Your shoulder blades to the back. Bring your chin to the back and get long to the crown of the head. Chin back, long to the crown of the head. You can also bring your arms up. Keeping all these things engaged. And if you lose something, I just lost a lot of things. Just come back and go again through all these things. The feet, the shin bones, the knees, the thighs inward and back. Draw the belly in and up. Just a little bit in. Go through everything. Shoulders a little to the back. And you should begin to shake a little bit, having all these things activated. And release. Great job. Great job. Shake your legs out, shake your arms out. Woohoo! How did that feel? And we want to be robust this day. And think about, yeah, I don't want to spoil what we're going to do, so let's go slow. Let's go slow. Let's come to the front of the mat. I'm going to surprise you. Sometimes I miss word. Bring your arms up, get long from your feet to the top of the fingers. Slide back, bend, draw the belly in and up. Forward fold, bend your knees. You can also bring your hands on your thighs as you're going down. Woo. All right, bedtime for this guy. Have a fantastic rest of your stream. Thank you so much. I wish you a wonderful night, Mike Fit. Appreciate you coming in and saying hi. And rest well, sleep well. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. A lot of energy to you, man. And release your head. And have your hips over the heels. So shift your hips over the heels. This is super important. Release your head down and nod your head a little. Great. From there, bring your hands up again to your hips, elbows pointing upward. Bend your knees. And stand up one more time. Complete. Bring your arms up. Draw the belly in and up. Slide back, bend one more time. How does it feel? How does your body feel? And come forward and down. Have your hips over the heels. Nod your head. Think about hips over heels. You can bend your knees, but try to have your hips over the heels. Good. And bring your hands up to your thighs and lift halfway. So lifting halfway. Check with your lower spine that you're straight. So you can bring one hand to your lower spine. And if there are no vertebrae sticking out, this means you're not rounding your back and you're doing great. And from there you can try to go a little bit deeper and you should start to feel a hamstring stretch. Great. And from this position, breathe in deep. Breathing out, maybe go a little bit deeper and see how far you can come down without the hamstring, without the vertebrae pushing out at your back. And then release down, honoring where you are today. Bring your hands down onto the floor. Now we push into the mounts of the fingers, so there's nothing here between the index finger mount and the floor. So there's no space between here. Nothing. I meant no space between the index finger mount and the floor. Right? Good. And then step back with your right. off your left leg, shift your hips up into the sky, and bring yourself a little bit forward. So we're not completely in downward facing dog right here, right now, but we're in between plank pose and downward facing dog. So downward facing dog would be hips up into the sky, and plank pose would be shoulders over the wrists, right? But we're in between right here, right now, and we walk with our heels up and down. Heels up and down. How does that feel? Push into the mounts of the fingers. Heels up and down. Great job. And from there, release your knees down. Bring your knees to the sides. Big toes together. Do you even hear some music? Maybe the music isn't on. Do you guys hear some music? It doesn't matter if you don't, but release slowly down. Bring your arms by your sides, right? Shoulders away from your ears. Leaning forward. Great. Your big toes are together, right? Knees are to the sides. Release your head down. Breathe in deep into the belly, into the chest. If there's some breathe into that stretch. Waist restriction. Realize that you can't breathe in that deep into your belly. Here. Using your breath. Slowly coming up again. You're doing amazing. Whew. Bring your hands forward. Push into the mounts of the fingers already. Tuck your toes in and shift your hips up into the sky. Coming into a downward facing dog here. Downward facing dog, we want to get longer from the heart to the fingers. So feel the length from the heart to the fingers. And from there, feel the length from the heart to the hips. Have your belly or chest engaged, have your arms engaged. Bend your knees a little bit, especially if your heels are not reaching the floor. Bend your knees a little. Great job. From there, look forward between your wrists and start walking forward. Good, in forward fold. Let's come to our back for a moment. Just relaxing a little bit. Roll forth. Give your back a little bit of a massage. Feeling your whole body. Laughing, enjoying yourself. Woohoo! Being playful. Oh, yeah, I should have the topic playful again. I love being playful. I love being playful. Experiencing the body like an open mind, right? Woo. And from there, come up again. Whoop. Step forward and shift yourself somewhat forward. So take your time moving and maybe move in a little bit different way than usual. To a forward fold again. Place your hands down and step the left leg back, right leg back. Shift your hips up, bend your knees, and see how the second downward facing dog feels of the day of this exercise. Bend your knees, get long from the heart to the fingers, long from the heart to the hips. Great. Breathing in deep. Great. And from there, bring your feet together. There's now two variations. You can either do it down on the elbows. I will do it on the elbows. It's super hard on the elbows. Or you can do it with straight arms. I will do it on my elbows because my wrists are still a little bit hurt. So you can come to your elbows down, bring your feet together. Bring your feet together and shift to one side. I think it's way harder on the elbows. So as you're shifting to one side, see how your elbow is pointing, your hand is pointing forward in the direction you're looking. Have your hips up. You have the feet staggered. This is side plank if you want so. Bring your top foot forward. This is variation 1. You're pushing your hip up. Variation 1. Variation 2, extend. Stagger the feet. Variation 3, bring your right leg up, bring your arm next to your ear or up into the sky. Have your shoulder blades onto the back. And if you're looking down, you want to be able to see barely your toes. From there, variation 4, bring your foot in to your thigh. Draw the belly in and up. Extend your arm. Whoop. Next to the ear or up into the sky. And slowly come down, whoop, to your elbows again. You want to have barely the elbows a little bit further forward than your shoulders. Kind of like if you're on your hands, you want to have the hands a little bit in front of your shoulders. I forgot to say that, but watch out the next time you're doing that. So the next time will be right now. So bring your feet together again, shift to the other side. Smile. Bring your upper foot forward. Push your hip up into the sky. A little bit more. Draw the belly in and up. Great job. And from there, stagger the feet. It's variation 2. You can also stay in variation 1 if you like. Good. If you're looking down, you want to be able to see barely the feet. Variation 3. Foot up. Draw the belly in and up. Bring your hand up. Smiling. Variation 4. Bring your foot in to your thigh. Push your hips up. Great. And then release down. Shift yourself up into downward facing dog. Walk your heels up and down. How does it feel? Does your body feel? You're doing amazing. Look between your wrists and walk up. You know what's coming. We're sitting back down. And let's give ourselves a little roll. To the back and forth. How does it go right here, right now? As you're doing it the second time, can you go with less and more controlled rolling? More slow rolling? Can you enjoy it more? Or can you go faster? Great. Make sure it feels good to you. If there's some pain, always feel free to not do the movements. And come up, sit up again. Good. And we're starting with our back exercises. Let me quickly turn around. Whoop. Or let me take you guys closer in. That's also right. Come a little bit closer. Good. Let's lie down on our back. Good. What we're doing is we're taking care of our hamstrings, also of our back here. Hey Viper, how are you doing? If you like, we're going into stretches right now. If you're completely not warmed up, I wouldn't recommend it. So if you're a little bit warmed up, that would be nice. But you can learn from these stretches, right? At least you can get inspired maybe a little bit, right? Any suggestion for improving my body? I don't know. I just heard that you would like to do stretches, so just check out what stretches we're doing and maybe body posture. Yeah, we can speak about that when you're finished. And feel free to join my Discord, right? And you can also ask there, and I can give you some suggestions there. So bring your right leg up and in, grab onto your shin bone, and pull it in. Have your shoulder blades Your shoulders on the floor. Your left ankle is rooted down. Your hips are rooted down. So the leg that is on the floor is rooted down on the ankles. Your hips are rooted down. Draw in a little bit more. Breathe in deep. The belly into the chest. And breathing out. Drawing in more. And venomous viper. The first thing to improve body posture is breathe in as deep as you can. And this will automatically, if you're breathing in really, really, really deep, will automatically start to improve your body posture. Good. Hey Tinax, you missed mountain pose? That seemed great for it. Yeah, mountain pose is also great. So bring the other hand up, bring your other leg up, your in again. Good. Now bringing up both legs and drawing in both legs. You can either grab on to your thighs or you can grab on top of your shin bones and feel how your hips are either rooted on the floor or are leaving. And be playful with that, right? Have your shoulders on the floor and then draw in. How your body moves, you are doing great. You're doing it just awesome. Will know better on what kind of muscles you need to activate for certain poses. Do it with more awareness, and you will become a master of. Have your hips rooted to the floor if you can. And release your legs. Good. Lengthen the left leg, bring your right leg up, grab onto your thigh, push your knee, so engage your knee, point your toes up. Great. Have your left ankle rooted again, so we have the right leg up. It doesn't matter if you have the left or the right leg up, it's just everything different side around, right? Good. Have your shoulders rooted to the floor, and from there breathe in deep. And breathing out, draw in a little bit more. Additionally, if you like to do that, you can point your toes up, point your foot up, then draw the toes down. Don't push yourself too much, especially if you're doing that the first time. Draw your foot down, and then your toes up again, and your foot up. Toes down, toes up, foot up. How does that feel? Toes down, toes up, foot up. Keep your knee engaged. Shoulder blades on the floor, shoulders on the floor. One more time. Toes down, toes up, foot up. Good. Breathing in deep. And breathing out. Draw in a little bit more. Have your knees still connected. Engaged. Engage your muscles. In your thigh, engage your muscles. Have your left ankle rooted to the floor. And then slowly release your arms. Hold your leg in place. And slowly release your leg down. Take your time. Feel how you can control your right leg. Shake your legs, shake your hips to the left and to the right. Shake your Legs, feet. And then right ankle rooted to the floor, your hips rooted to the floor. Grab onto your thighs. Grab on your thigh. So just slightly below your knee, you're grabbing on. Have your shoulders rooted down. Engage your knee and point your toes up. Draw in a little bit. Great. And from there, you can draw the toes down, foot down, toes up, toes down, foot down, toes up, toes down, foot down, toes up, foot up. Draw in a little bit more. Have your hips connected to the floor, ankles connected to the floor. Keep your knee engaged. Breathe in deep. And breathing out. Maybe you can draw in a little bit more. See if you can relax. Don't push yourself too much if you're doing this the first time. And then engage all the muscles before you release your arms. Engage all the muscles. Hold the leg in place here. And slowly move your leg controlled down to the floor. See the energy you have to move your leg down. See the muscles you need to activate to move your legs down. So much awareness in your body right here, right now. You're doing just great. Good. Who's your favorite singer? Okay. Pumpkin Panda is right far up in the list. Tony or Yoga Hana and Grace Yoga are doing an awesome job, but also Gabi is super great. So these are kind of my favorite Twitch singers. So bring your legs up, grab on between your legs through with your index finger and middle finger. Grab on to your big toe and come up into a happy baby. A little bit more flexible than me to the side of your feet. You can stretch your right leg and your left leg. Right leg and your left leg. And be happy. Be a happy baby here. Smile and be playful. To the right, to the left. Give your back a massage, right? Extend your right leg. Extend your left leg. On where you are. There's no really, oh no, I can't go that far as Marcel. That's not like, don't compare yourself here. But just see how far you can go and see how it feels for you. If it feels good for you. And slowly release, extend your legs. Feet are facing away from each other, arms are lying by your sides. We're coming into Shavasana. If you like to do any other position before Shavasana, feel free to do that. So extend your legs, feet are facing away from each other, arms are lying by your sides, and palms are pointing up towards the sky. From here, close your eyes and just be. Just be. Now we'll get you back to, sorry. I will get you back to your body in about a minute. So just be. Just be. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. Whenever you're ready, draw your knees in towards your belly. Come back to your body. Drawing your knees in towards your belly. Shift yourself to either the right or the left side body. So shifting yourself to the right or the left side body. Releasing all the tension, making it comfortable for yourself. Make it comfortable, this position for yourself. Check in with the skin of the face. Releasing all the tension on the skin of the face. Softening. With your tongue, checking with your tongue, your neck, your shoulders, oh the shoulders. The elbows, the wrists, the fingers, the chest, the belly, the hips, your spine, your back, your legs, your knees, your ankles, your heels, your toes. Releasing all the tension throughout your body. Breathing in deep and feeling strong. To the belly, into the chest, give yourself the permission to breathe deep. And releasing. And with your next breath in, lift yourself up by your side. Coming into a final sitting position. Take your time getting there. Take your time getting into the final sitting position. Bring your hands in front of your heart together. As soon as you're there, bring your hands in front of the heart together. Honoring your yoga practice today. I deeply value that you take care of yourself. Bow your head to your heart. Namaste. The emptiness inside of me recognizes the emptiness inside of you. Release the arms, open the eyes, and welcome back. Good. How do you feel? How do you feel right now? So, first of all, we have a wonderful question in the chat about who's my favorite singer, and my favorite singer is Freddie Mercury. Do you know Freddie Mercury? Who's your favorite singer? And yeah, Shavasana is great to calm yourself down and to conclude the yoga lesson, right? And to come back to from like a state of where we work physically, right, on our body, and maybe have a little bit higher heart rate than usual, to normalize our heart rate in Shavasana again before we come out. Post Malone, okay. And the reason behind the bell is just mainly to get people out softly out of Shavasana, especially if they have been doing a little bit longer Shavasana. So normally you probably do 7 minutes, 8 minutes, kind of like this in other yoga lessons, but here, as we're doing like chanting in the beginning, it's quite hard to fit that in. Otherwise we would need to have a longer yoga lesson, so we're not doing that. So everybody that's still in here, thank you so much for joining. I hope you feel great right here, right now. I sure do. And with that said, we're going to finish up this yoga lesson. Again, Viper, if you like to some more thoughts about how to have a great body posture. I really like that question, by the way. Really like that question. Thank you for asking it. And Tinex, thank you for joining in here. Thank you for joining in, Viper. Mike Fit was here, so he's asleep right now, I guess. Tom was here, our meditation minute. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys. Lando Lakes, welcome in if you're still here. Kittens Kilos Kung Fu was here, also a wonderful streamer with his wonderful cat Mia. And Pumpkin Panda, whose complete support every day completely overwhelms me. Thank you so much. Much love out to you, Pumpkin Panda. And yeah, that's about it. Everybody that was in here, your guys are amazing. Know that. And you guys are important. Know that you are important. Take care of yourself. And we are going to rate somebody right here, right now. And much more, Marcel and Shawn. Yeah, we're going to rate somebody right now, and we're going to share the love and tell somebody else that he's important, right? Or she's important. Who, no matter who we're going to rate. Let's see who's online here right now. And let me head over to Twitch quickly. I don't see it. Average Joes. Let's head over to Average Joes. Do you guys already know the Average Joes? Because they're super, super funny. They're super, super funny, and that's why I like to rate them. And rate Average Joes OC. Good. And they are amazing. They are lifters. And you guys, you know what's coming? I'm going to say goodbye. Raid Leader Shawn is taking over. Raid Leader Shawn is taking over, and I wish you a wonderful day. Remember, you guys are important, and let's, right now, this is the rating message. Bye-bye, you guys! See you soon! Tomorrow we have another yoga lesson coming up. By the way, I'm going to stream a little bit later this evening, so in about 10 hours, kind of ish, 8 hours. You will see when I'm on. Thank you for coming in. Right time, exactly, Shawn. Raid Leader Shawn, can you please take over? I'm taking over right here, right now. You guys, are you ready? Fasten your seatbelts. We are going full throttle right here. Pedal to the metal. Are you ready? Are you ready? We're going. Copy, paste that message. Prepare your emotes. Prepare to spam those emotes. I want to see all of them. I want to see number 1, number 2, at least 3 messages from everybody of you. See you guys. I wish you a wonderful day. And 5, 4, minus 20, minus 1, 0. Let's go. Go, go, go. Hype it up. Hype it up. Hype it up.
Marcel with a party of 7. What's up? How you doing, brother? Rating with love. That's what's up. Pumpkin Panda, Marcel, and we got Mr. VNMS Viper. What's going on? mods here in chat. That's okay. Bink, bink. Perfect. Guys, make sure to go check him out. He's an awesome guy. No evidence he dodged it. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
But it's illegal, right, to dodge the draft? Or it was illegal? We haven't had a draft, what, since, was it Vietnam? Vietnam era? Or was Korean War also draft?